so?
Must be 100 years since that nasty business with your papa.
Has it been that long?
Klaus is an original vampire. His family were the first vampires to ever walk the planet. He's also a hybrid. He's half vampire, half werewolf, because his father was a werewolf, different to my siblings. My siblings had a different father, so they're really my half-siblings. So when we were made vampires 1,000 years ago, and we each made our first kills, part of the werewolf curse is when you make your first kill, you're werewolf. You transform. So it was then that my hybrid nature became apparent, and so that's who he is. And because of that, he's pretty much indestructible. There's a very, very complicated way that he can be killed, but I don't think anyone needs to know that. We don't need to go into those details. Nobody needs to know how he dies.
If we're gonna be nice to each other, then I will need that glass of champagne.
It's darker, I think. I mean, Vampire Diaries is dark in the way, you know, people are pulling out hearts and so on, but I mean sort of psychologically dark, really. It's a difficult one for the writers because they have to assume that there'll be people who have watched every single episode of the Vampire Diaries, there'll be people who've never watched the Vampire Diaries, and there'll be people who've watched, you know, a few episodes and don't remember anything. And so we share a lot of the same mythology. You know, the way that the vampires react to sunlight, the way the originals, their kind of mythology, a werewolf bite kills a vampire, that sort of thing. My blood is the cure for pretty much everything, that sort of thing. But it's important for us to re-establish those rules for anyone who isn't aware of them, and to do it in a fun way.
Marcel may be able to keep us from practicing real magic in this town, but as keepers of the balance, we still know when nature has cooked up something new. For example, I have a special gift of sensing when a girl is pregnant.
What?
I know it's impossible.
What are you saying?
Niklaus, the girl is carrying your child.